Hello? Are we all met? Well, I certainly hope so. What is going on, my survivors? It's me, Papa the Survivor, the VTuber survivor from the future, and I am finally back doing a weekly Zatsudan. Actually, I think there was one a couple weeks ago, but there was not one last week. And that was because something came up last second. However, we're back today. We're back this week. Hold on. Can I see if there's like royalty-free Halloweeny music? Let me see if I can do that. Nope. Hold on. I mean, if there's no royalty-free Halloween music, then I'm comfortable just using whatever we got. Let's see. Let me move this to the side. There has to be some royalty-free Halloween music. There just has to be. The thing is that I just don't want to have to download something. I'd rather play something on loop online. No, wait. It's all good. But yeah. Ugh, what's been going on? What's going on, survivors? How's everybody's weekend been? Hope it's been good. For me, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm talking about the weather. Weather has been pretty warm recently, but thankfully it's dying down. As I was saying, yeah, it's been warm. Finally, the warmness has been dying down. It's getting cooler. Let's see. What else is there going on? Survivor Pooch is yapping up a storm. Here, let me try something. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna be gone that long. Alright. Problemo solved. Anyways, let's see. What did I do over the course of this week? Let's see. I'm happy we got into the Spooktober games. Speaking of which, oh yeah, Thursday, if you weren't watching my Budokai Tenkaichi 2 stream, my impromptu Budokai Tenkaichi 2 stream, I had changed streams on the fly because I had to install all the updates for Resident Evil Village. They're installed now, but I haven't tested to see if the game's good or anything. I'll probably do that a little bit later. That's one update. And then another update that I have. What was it? Oh yeah, the clip highlights that I post. So the clip highlights that I post to YouTube, I apologize, I haven't been putting them out as much. I had to get new editing software, because the Windows video editor doesn't really work through photos anymore, so I can't use it anymore. So I had to find a new software. Luckily, I did find new software, and right now I use Wondershare Filmora 12 for putting together my clip highlights. And actually, the process was a lot faster than just regular Windows video editor. Much faster, much easier actually. It won't have the same feel as, regular Windows video editor, but it'll be the same kind of style that I do anyways, so it won't make that much of a difference. Just a new ending and just a new opening and ending sequence, but yeah, it'll still be the same kind of stuff. And hopefully the audio quality will be much better now that I'm using this Blue Yeti mic. I mean, hopefully I sound clear. Yeah. Okay, well, that was the second update. Yeah, but yeah, I should be posting them out throughout the week, so we should be caught up soon. All right. What else did I want to talk about? I think during the Minecraft Monday stream we had, I kind of went into like the Halloween scary movies that I watched. Yeah. Yeah, so I think during so I'm pretty sure I talked about Freddy, I talked about Jason a little bit, talked about Michael Myers. I talked about The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing, 1980s The Thing. I really like that. Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection. I do like the Alien franchise. Wouldn't really count that as kind of scary. Well, I guess it's somewhat scary. The first Alien movie was supposed to be horror. The second Alien movie was action horror. Third Alien movie, horror. Fourth Alien, action horror. Prometheus, I guess, was more horror. And then Alien Covenant was more horror. Yeah. But I will say that Prometheus and Alien Covenant are prequels to, the Alien franchise. But yeah. But I do like Alien, and I'm gonna call it Alien 1 and 2. I do like Aliens 1 and 2. More than Alien 3 and 4, honestly. 3 was okay. 3 was okay. I guess it was a good ending to Ripley and the Xenomorphs as a whole. And then they made Resurrection, and I was like, okay, well, now they're milking it at this point. What else? Oh, and then Prometheus came out. I didn't know what really to expect from the movie. I was just like, whoa, this is a bit trippy. What am I watching? And then I saw at the end, I was like, oh, it's an Alien prequel. And then Alien Covenant came out, and I was like, all right, there we go. That's looking more like what I'm used to. And then I like Alien vs. Predator. I know it's not canon to the Alien franchise or the Predator franchises, but I just think it's cool. The first movie is cool. The second movie was a bit ridiculous, but yeah. They're still okay. And I only saw like the first Predator and then like the second half of the second Predator. The first Predator is great. Second Predator was, well, I don't really remember much from it. And then Predators with Big Nose Adrian Brody and a whole bunch of other people. I actually liked that one. And then there is The Predator, the one that came out in, what year was it? 2018, 2019. That had Keegan-Michael Key in it. It was goofy, but I liked it for what it was. I mean, we all need that turn your brain off alien movie to watch, and I liked it. I mean, I didn't like it as much as, the original Predator or Predators, but still cool. And then there was that Predator prequel, Prey, with the old ancient Predator, I think, on Hulu. I didn't get to watch it, but I think I might give it a chance or something. I don't know. What other horror stuff did I watch recently? I saw the Rob Zombie Halloween duology. I know And I talked about this in the Minecraft stream. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I just didn't think about it as being attached to John Carpenter's Halloween, Halloween franchise. I just thought of it as like an adaptation, its own separate entity, not being, canon or whatever to the early franchise or even the recent trilogy that came out. I just like it for what it is. It's a more gritty, gory, like somewhat grounded in realism take on the Michael Myers story. And I feel like that's okay. Like, not everybody has to like it. Like, it's just my opinion. Only thing, I just didn't understand the ending to the second movie. I'm like, okay. Okay, Michael kills Loomis. Michael is dead. Finally. Unmasked and dead. He's like big old beard man. Unmasked, he's dead. And then Laurie like walks out of the shack, picks up Michael's knife, and it's like going to kill Loomis a little bit more. Then she gets shot. I'm like, so what? Was she like a new Michael or something? What happened? And the end was so weird. I'm like, okay, is she like in some sort of asylum or prison, or is this the afterlife? Is she dead? Is she alive? I just don't like the ambiguity, I'd like a like a yes or a no on what happens. It was just, the second movie was just weird. It was, the first movie, it was just, regular Halloween. Regular Halloween, but made by Rob Zombie. The second one was a continuation, but it was just weird towards the end. Like, obviously, the first act of what do you call it? The first act of the second movie, it's just a continuation of the events of the first movie. The second act is like, 1 year later, and then the third act is Halloween night, everything going on that. I liked the first act of the second movie. The second and third act, I couldn't care. But yeah. But nah, John Carpenter is one of the goats of horror, even if that's not really his focus in terms of movie making. As I also talked about how I like The Thing. The Thing is great. I guess I could say psychological horror. Because like, it's good psychological and body horror if you're into that. And the use of the practical effects is really, really great. Like, even the prequel that came out in 2011, I think, the CG just wasn't cutting it. I'm like, no. I would rather you just stick with the practical effects. It would have made it that much more horrifying. Because with the practical effects, it's somewhat grounded in reality. With CG, it just makes it look good, but less realistic in order to make sense in a way. And I'm like, if you can... But here's the thing, is that I think you need to get away with using both. Like, have practical effects be the base, and then CG to fix anything that feels out of place, I just feel like both need to be used in movie making. And I think that's what'll help sell things, But yeah. That's my take on that. I saw the first 3 Freddy movies. I saw the end of 4, and I didn't get to see 5. Obviously, I like the first three Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I only saw like the end of the 4th one. I didn't see what happened like at the beginning. I didn't see the 5th one. And then I saw the 2000, and then I saw like, was it 2009 or 2011? What came first? Because right now I'm trying to think of what came first. Was it the Freddy remake or the Jason remake? I think the Freddy remake was first. Yeah. So I saw the 2009 Nightmare on Elm Street, and it was an okay modern take on the Freddy Krueger story. I know I'm kind of repeating what I said about the Rob Zombie one. Yeah, I mean, it's what you expect from a remake, honestly. Yeah, it's just what you expect from a remake. Like, it's still the Freddy story. It's told to fit a modern setting instead of back in the 80s. All the effects are cool. All the effects are fine and whatnot. And yeah. Oh, yeah, Clancy Brown. Clancy Brown was the school principal in that. Mr. Krabs. I was like, oh my god, that's Clancy Brown, the voice of Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob, and the voice of Lex Luthor from Superman animated in Justice League. Yeah. And then, I didn't get to see Friday the 13th, yet. I saw the 2011 remake of Friday the 13th, and it's what you expect. It's the story of Friday the 13th. No. The beginning of the prologue of the movie basically tells the end of the first Friday the 13th that came out, or from back in the day. Like the mom going after like the last girl and then getting killed, and then Jason, following in that footsteps. And then I think the first set of teens that show up, the first set of teens that show up, that retells the events of, I think, the second Halloween, because Jason doesn't have the hockey mask yet. He has the bag over his face. And then I think, with the second and main set of teens that show up, it tells the events of the third Friday the 13th, I think. Because now Jason has his hockey mask. And yeah, it was a interesting way of telling the movie. Or telling the story, I guess. Well, they never made a sequel to it, where Jason comes back as like a full-on zombie. Oh man, it's funny. My dad showed me Jason X, which I think fans call the worst Friday the 13th movie, because it's Jason in space and it doesn't really make sense. But I'm like, yeah, sometimes you have to turn your brain off and just enjoy what your eyes and emotions tell you you're enjoying, I'm like, yeah, this is stupid, this is cheesy, but it is what it is. You're not meant to take it seriously. It's like when I was the plot to Hellraiser 4, where it takes place in the future, and then they show what happens in like the past and the present, and yeah. But I just think space horror has to be done like a certain way, It can't just be like, a given character or an established character and then put him in space. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Like, at that point, it's a cash grab. Like, you have to just be original. Like, make some kind of an alien parasite, an alien virus. That's how you do space horror. Like, look at Dead Space. Dead Space has, like, what's it called? The necrovirus or something like that? And yeah, that's enough to, like, scare people. There was another franchise or movie that I was thinking about, and then oh yeah, Freddy vs. Jason. Freddy vs. Jason was actually okay. I mean, I know it was a cash grab to like build off the hype of Freddy and Jason, two well-established horror characters, but yeah, I liked it for what it was. I don't know what fans usually think of that movie, but yeah. What other spooky thing can I talk about? I guess I could just talk about general Halloween movies. I do like Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a Tim Burton classic. I'm pretty sure most people, if not everybody, has seen it. Yeah, I basically try to watch it as much as I can, or at least the Halloween portion, or the first act of the movie. The first act of the movie I try to watch. I don't really care about the second act, because the second act is more Christmassy. Yeah, I try to like watch the mainly Halloween parts of that movie, and then just skip the Christmassy parts and save that for Christmas. But I guess it's just really not that possible. Another Halloween movie. A Halloween movie that I grew up watching. Ernest Scared Stupid. I actually enjoyed that when I was a kid. It didn't really scare me. I was just kind of like, huh, alright, this is happening. I'm like, yeah, Ernest. Or I'm like, okay. Ernest and some kids wake up a troll by accident, and then the troll goes around and turns kids into like little wooden dolls, and then like makes more trolls, and then those trolls go around causing havoc. It kind of felt like Gremlins in a sense, if you've seen that movie. And their weakness is milk. I'm like, milk? Just straight from a cow? Pasteurized? What? Milk? I think it's just dairy. I mean, it was good, goofy, Halloween-y fun. But yeah, I still kind of liked it. What else? What else? I think I also talked about this. Yeah, I did talk about this during the Minecraft stream. But if you didn't see my Minecraft stream, I talked about seeing Rocky Horror Picture Show for the first time last year, and I was like, you know what? All my friends are talking about Rocky Horror. Let me give this a shot and see what this is all about. And I was like, okay, it's obviously a musical. I get it. And then I see Tim Curry in the intro. I was like, Tim Curry? That's Tim Curry? How did I not realize that? Because I like Tim Curry. And then I was like, oh, Tim Curry is okay. I get it. Well, you know what? He plays the role of Dr. Frankenfurter great. He plays the role great. And then as I keep watching the movie, I'm like, oh, this is that kind of movie. Okay. Alright. Yeah. And then it ends on just like, okay, so they go back to their planet, and the couple was just kind of like, okay, well, we had an experience and let's never talk about it again. I'm like, all right. But yeah, that's why it's a cult classic though, because I heard it didn't really do good in the theaters, but it became a cult classic because a lot of people like underground like it. And so I'm like, all right, I guess, all right, it is what it is. And Time Warp is obviously a good song, so yeah. But yeah, it was definitely an experience. I'm debating on whether I want to watch the movie again or not. I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't hate it. I did not hate it. I thought it was pretty good. It's just there were some things that kind of just made me feel a little uncomfortable, you know? But yeah. You know what? Screw it. I think I might watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again. Sure. Why not? Oh, and then another movie that I really like watching during the Halloween season is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It was, I think, a B movie back when my parents were growing up. And then I got shown it, and I'm like, huh, this is goofy, but it's still kind of disturbing in a sense. But nah, Killer Clowns from Outer Space it's honestly pretty goated. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Oh yeah, and there's supposed to be a game, like a Killer Clowns from Outer Space video game coming out. I wonder how production for that is going. Let me see. Killer Clowns from Outer Space game. Yeah, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the video game. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the video game. Developers, Ilphonic, TerraVision Games. It said coming early 2023. We're in October. We're in the late 2023. So are we getting it next year? Yeah, big top, big shoes, big trouble. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a multiplayer game. Like you play as either. Yeah, let's see what it is. It says plan your own alien invasion and harvest humans as the iconic killer clowns, or gather a team of survivors to fight the extraterrestrial threat. So it's kind of like, I think it's supposed to be 4v4 Dead by Daylight. Sign up for the beta. It says coming early 2023. It is October 8th, 2023. That's the thing, is that I really like this thing. Wait. Are they just using... No, they're not using human models from, like, Evil Dead, the video game, or Dead by Daylight, are they? No. It's on Steam. Okay, now they changed the release date to 2024 on Steam. Sorry, I was looking at the website. Killer Clowns Outer Space. Yeah, planned release date 2024. But like how I do with all other video games, I usually wait a month after release and see what main reviews are for games, just because so many games have been dropping off. Looked like there was like a sequel to Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Killer Clowns from Outer Space 2? What? The Return of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space in 3D. They made a 3D sequel to it? I didn't even know they did that. Here, let me see the IMDb for this movie. Let's see. After 30 years since their last invasion, the clowns once again try to take over the Earth. The humans must stop them. What are the reviews, though? Oh, it was... That's why it didn't do good. It was a sci-fi original. Oh, the Sci-Fi Channel. Dang, okay. Now I get it. Yeah. Well, that's something else I gotta be watching during Halloween. But yeah. Halloween, I think my day is just gonna be watching, because I don't really trick or treat anymore. I'm too old, honestly. I'll still wear my costume. I'll wear my costume. I'll give out candy if necessary. We didn't have many people trick or treating in my neighborhood last year. I think it's also because COVID, but yeah. Or Ligma. Oh, please, you know what? Ligma balls. Anyways. Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot of trick-or-treaters last year, but yeah, we'll see what happens this year. Think brain. Yeah, but last year I pretty much just watched some Halloween movies. I watched some Halloween movies. I played some video games. I was just chilling in my costume, and then I watched a live stream of Faith, the Unholy Trinity. I think that's what it's called. Faith, the Unholy Trinity. It's kind of like an 8-bit rotoscoped game. I mean, it's still pretty disturbing, even for what it is, but it's a really good game. Yeah, not bad. I think I might set aside that and add it to next year's Spooktober lineup. Yeah, next year we'll probably do Five Nights at Freddy's, Faith, and what do you call it? The heck was that? Outlast. That's what it was. Yeah. Definitely going to be playing Faith and Outlast next year. Hold on. Anyways, sorry, Survivor Brother was talking about Silent Hill. And I'm like, I didn't really see Silent Hill that much. I kind of just, it was on. And I kind of glanced at it and I was like, oh yeah, that's on. But yeah, I am well aware of Pyramid Head. Don't get me wrong. Man. Another thing I did was I finally went back to the gym. I talked about this on Friday's stream. Ooh. Oh yeah, my body's feeling that soreness. I didn't do like anything extreme. I kind of just walked on the treadmill for half an hour to try and get my legs back into momentum. And then I just did push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. I mean, I know how to do a push-up. I can do push-ups good. It's just my body isn't used to it like it used to be. But yeah, my main goal for getting back into shape is, well, I want to get back into shape. I want to build my cardio and muscles back. And then I want to try and see if I can get back into my prime, like when I was an athlete in high school. Obviously, it's going to take a lot longer, but it should be doable. But also that would require some endurance running. Like, I would need to like run/jog on the treadmill for a good 45 minutes to an hour. So I would need to like get my conditioning down. I would need to like get my stamina up and then condition my body. And that's gonna take a while. I mean, I know I can do it. I can do it, don't get me wrong. I can do it, and I'm gonna put in the work to do it. But yeah, I really can't wait to like get back into like my prime, you know? Alright. Hold on, I didn't even make the schedule for this week. Let me do that. Oh, mother of my lovin'. Mother of my mother lovin'. You know what? It's fine. I don't even use the OBS recording for these anyways. Oh, Waterudo's still working. How about that? Maybe that's why I needed to work on what do you call it? The what? I don't remember. My brain. Oh, okay. The external hard drive. The external hard drive disconnected again. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that only because I don't want to buy another external hard drive and have to transfer over everything. I'd rather just try to find a way to fix it. But yeah, because the external hard drive disconnected, OBS recording stopped. But thankfully, Warudo was still able to run, so I could still do this. But I do want to make schedule. Oh, come on. No, we still have the Wi-Fi. Come on. It really doesn't do anything. Maybe it's just the Wi-Fi. Ugh. Oh, hold on. That could be a thing. Is that a thing? I hope it's not a thing. That's probably what it was. Okay. Refresh. Let's try this one more time. I want to make a schedule. Thank you. Right. Go. Monday down. Tuesday down. Wednesday. Thursday. You know what? Yeah, I'll still put it in. Oh wait, no. Friday's got to be a different time. And then Saturday we rest. And then Sunday. Okay. I think that'll do it. Can we save? Yes. Alright. Now, let me just add it. There we go. Alright. So, this week's schedule. Monday, we got Minecraft Monday. Tuesday, we got Five Nights at Freddy's again. I'm going to try and beat Night 4. That's my main goal for Five Nights at Freddy's on Tuesday. Beat Night 4, get to Night 5. And if we can beat Night 5 as well, then so be it. And if we can do the night 6 one, then sure, let's do it. If we can do night 6, then we'll do night 6. If we can't, then we'll just jump to the next game. Because honestly, I just want to get to the 5 minutes. Then Wednesday, Left 4 Dead 2, we'll be doing the Dark Carnival campaign. Thursday, for real this time, we will be playing Resident Evil 8 Village. I promise you that. And then Friday, I'm moving this Universe 2 stream to 1 because I have plans that evening. So, yeah. So we'll be playing Universe 2 earlier. And then Saturday, rest, got nothing going on. Sunday, weekly Zatsudan, as always. And I think that's pretty much it so far, yeah? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the stream today. Thank you for all the support so far, survivors. Really is great to be back to streaming how I usually have been doing it. If you're watching this VOD at any point in the future, either on YouTube or Twitch, please like and subscribe on YouTube and follow me on Twitch where I stream Sunday through Friday, Pacific Standard Time, mainly at 5, but if the schedule says something different, then go by the schedule, but it most likely will be at 5 p.m. unless stated otherwise. But yeah, thank you for 22 subscribers on YouTube. I haven't checked how many followers I have on Twitch. I should probably do that. But yeah, thank you for whoever's following me on Twitch. It really is fun. I will see you when I see you, which is tomorrow at 5. So see you later. Goodbye. Happy Spooktober.